Welcome to a guide to new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, Mr. Sealy P. It is Monday the 9th of December and we have new mods. Now I'm away on holiday at the moment, so if anyone comments to say I've missed a load of mods on Friday, I did, I apologise. I did all the map tours, I did a whole load of stuff and just didn't get a chance to get the mod review on that done, and by the time I got around to doing this one, they've been out a few days already. But these are mods for Monday today. The problem is, because I'm away, the Wi-Fi where I am isn't fantastic, so I will put this up to post. It may not post until Tuesday morning potentially, so I apologise if it's a little bit late, but we'll get there in the end. Anyway, first up on the mods for today, we have got in front of us here, this is the Lizard 3406 by Pushcap and Matt26. This is a 2.5 metre cultivator. It's only one slot. And whilst you may be saying to yourself, why do we need another tiny cultivator? Well, with the Ferguson pack that came out on Friday, with the small Fergusons running at 20 something horsepower and the larger one being 47 horsepower, you need smaller equipment to run it. And North Modding Company have said, thanks for those guys for commenting on my video and the messages and stuff. They are working on a pack of equipment, implements pack to go with that as well. But anyway, so then this one looks like an old cultivator with the wheels on the side, like the metal wheels and stuff. Not expensive. You'll find this under cultivators. $3,950. Like I say, it's 2.5 meters wide. It's only 25 horsepower requirement for it, and only one slot, which is fantastic. You can change the main colour to anything you want to match up with whatever you're doing on your farm, or a colour scheme you particularly like. That's entirely up to you. But there you go. So that's from Pushcap and Matt26. Next up, we have got sorry, I've got my notes written down here on the side. Where are we? This is the Shovel MC by Nico Pixies. This is 2 slots. It's a 2,500 litre shovel, I think, for the Manitou MC. This is the modded one. The standard in-game one has forks on the front and it won't hook up to it. Is there an adapter? I'm trying to think now. But it definitely hooks up to the modded version as well. This you'll find under, I think it was miscellaneous, if I remember correctly. There we go, MC shovel, and the little jigsaw piece says Manitou MC. It will do all those crop types and everything. 2,500 litres. You can choose your main colour to be anything, again, like say anything you want to match up with whatever. But to be fair, the Manitou is kind of a red and black anyway. But operation, its usual lift up and down as the lift does, which is what it's supposed to do. And then you've got the tip forward on the bucket. There's some nice detail on that as well. It's hard to see because it's red on red, but you can just see little pistons there moving. Pistons, yeah. Hydraulic rams, I don't know what to call them. So you've got quite a nice, especially on a forklift as well, pretty good high tip function if you tip that right the way forward. Pretty cool, like that. So that's by Nico Pixies. That's the Shovel MC. Very nice. Next, we have got the German Chicken Coop. This by Moose Agrar. This is 15 slots to place if you're on console. This will take 70 chickens. Buying and selling of your chickens is done from here in this box here. Feed goes into this bit here. The egg boxes appear inside on the floor, so you have to come in and collect them. There's not like an egg box bit outside. Now, the only downside I can see to that is going to be for people that like to place a trailer with the egg box pallets in the actual spawn point, so the egg boxes then refill into the spawn point. Because they spawn inside, I don't think that's going to be possible. but it's a nice, neat, tidy mod. Nice detail, not too big. The fact it takes 70 chickens, pretty cool. We will find this under animal pens. 20,000 to buy, which isn't too bad either. I think I already mentioned the slot count, didn't I? 15 slots. But there you go, that's by Musagra. Very nice indeed. Next, we've got this. This is the Brick Warehouse by Karas. This is 17 slots to place. Lots of nice detail on this one. Fair size as well. Nice detail on the brickwork, drain pipes, all the things you should all come to expect with modded buildings and stuff now. It's very unusual to get very plain ones. We do have a light switch on the outside, around here. And that turns on a light down the side there, and a light on the front there. And then if we open the doors up, I do like this as well because it's got nice big tall doors, plenty of space for getting large machinery in, which is nice. Like I say, plenty of room inside. I'm sure this one said in the mod hub, I think it might be a translation thing though, it said you can spray grain up the side. I think it means you can store grain, it won't bleed through the walls, I think. I haven't tried. Now, weirdly, the light switch there isn't the light switch, it's another larger one right here, so click that on. Really nice bright lights in here as well, loads of them. But again, nice detail inside. I do like the fact if we close the doors, the metal on the inside of the doors, that is shiny chrome. I mean, that's... It's like, yeah, we'll build some doors. We've got a bit of chrome knocking about, we'll use that. Nice and shiny metal on the doors on the inside, but I like that. Anyway. Lost the trigger. Oh, that's weird. Light switch trigger. But lost the door one. Hang on a minute. Okay, that was odd. Anyway, so that's the Brick Warehouse by Karas. Next, we have got this. This is the Pig Husbandry, or Pig Pen, Pig not Silo, is it? But this is by Matthew FS. This is 21 slots. It does say in the mod hub it's seasons ready. Nice size building. Everything's nicely laid out and clear. I do like a mod where the modder has, you know, everything's obvious where things have got to go. Sometimes you get mods where you're not quite sure where the straw is supposed to go, the bedding or the feed, or the, you know, it's nicely laid out, nice and clear, nice and clean. It's kind of a breeze block, you know, cinder block building. This is where your manure muck is going to go. Your slurry point is just around the back, tucked around behind there. Your feed goes into this one here, which you open up. Water, there, nice and clearly marked. And then you've got your straw, your bedding, open that one up. That goes right the way in there, the trigger's right the way through there for your bedding. And then your buy, sell, load and unload point is just here for your pigs, for putting them in, taking them out, or buying and selling. Now one thing I will say, inside, it's a bit bland. There's nothing in here. I would imagine, obviously, once you put the straw in, you'll have straw bedding on the ground, but there's nothing else in here. Now, there are lights on the roof, but I haven't been able to find a light switch. There was one around the outside. It's kind of a standard light kind of fitting we're getting on building mods now, but the trigger didn't come up for me. I'll show you, just around there. So just down there's a light switch. And we seem to be kind of getting this a lot now. It's being put onto a lot of buildings as just a kind of decorative feature, but on a lot of mods that switch actually works. Help window on. If I go around it, nothing comes up for an actual light switch. I don't get anything, so hang on. Oh, that's for the door, I think. Was that light switch? No, it says open gate, that's for the door. So I'm assuming the lights are automatic then. I can't actually find... Yeah, can't find a light switch anywhere else around it. But this will hold 50 pigs. And this you'll find under animal pens. 50,000 to buy. Not overly expensive, to be fair. I think I already said it was 21 slots, didn't I? Yeah, I always forget whether I've done the slot bit or not. Not too difficult to place. I mean, to be fair, I'm on a fairly open area. Some of the concrete I added in myself. The concrete kind of came out pretty much level with there, but I added the extra bit on just so you could kind of see it a little bit better on the ground because the grass is quite thick here. If anyone's not sure, I often get comments saying what map is this that you're doing the review on. I'm on Sussex Farms. I find the lighting's very good on Jim's maps. So for looking at the mods and for doing thumbnails and stuff, I just find it works a little bit better. But anyway, there you go. So that's the Pig Husbandry by Matthew FS. Moving on. The T7 Blue Power makes a return. We had this in FS17 and I loved it. On FS19 we've got the T6 Blue Power. Let's just close that. But this makes a return. This is the New Holland T7 by Lucas 2002 and Danny 86. This is 22 slots for the first one that you might get, which isn't too heavy on the slot count, to be fair. Lovely detailing on this. Again, I've said it so many times before, I love the fact that looks plastic. It looks plastic. And then you've got the metal of the steps. It looks metal. It's fantastic. It's so well done. The detail in the back is no different either. I mean, like I say, a lot of the mods come out are like this, but you know, I'm looking at this one particularly at the moment. I'm not saying other mods aren't detailed, but this one is. You know, it's fantastic. I do like a Blue Power, and my daughter absolutely loves them. It's nice to have a T7 back. So, when I say the T7, I know we've got a T7. I mean the Blue Power option. Let's jump in. So from in-cab, engine on. We go for our light options. I do like the fact you've got the start, when you start and look at the front dash, you've got all the engine lights come on and then go off again, like you would have realistically. I do like that. Light options. Yeah, nothing comes up on the dash anyway. I was looking to see if we had... Oh, hang on, we've got a couple of lights over the back there. Beacons, nothing that I can see on the dash. Indicators on the front there. But what we do have, if I go L1, R1 on my right stick, if I go down on my right stick, no, left on my right stick, left and right will open and close the door. L1 and R1 up and down will open and close the window. Oh, beacons are still on. But again, it's another one of those curved. I do like the curved window. I don't know what it's nothing, you know, nothing particularly amazing. It's a window that opens and closes. But I don't know, something about the sort of, it's not a clamshell as such, but I think it looks fantastic. Sounds great. Looking inside, we've got seat suspension. We seem to have. Didn't think to check that earlier, but I am now. So, options available, we have quite a few. Oh, it looks nice. It really does. So, what do we have? This you'll find under large tractors. So like I say, we have got the T7 series already, which is at 11 slots. So this is a little bit higher on the slot count, but like I say, there are a few more options available. So 240,000 to buy. Options available, we can change the rim colour to anything we want, which is quite nice. It does say, there's one that says, where's the silver gone? The silver's not silvery, you know, the standard in-game ones. So if you go for the Blue Power, it does have, normally it has silver rims rather than white rims, but it's a minor thing. This is another one of those ones where you have problems scrolling through. Options on colour, we've got the Blue Power. We can have it in Warrior Black. That's nice. We can have it with, yeah, that's Fent Green. It's an interesting colour to go for a New Holland, but I quite like that. And then we've got a Fiat Red as well for our New Holland. should you want to go with that. And then we've got design colour, changes the grille colour at the front. So at the moment we've got it on black, you can have it on silver, you can have it on Fiat, which is kind of like a beigey kind of colour by the look of it. I suppose with the red it will go with the red Fiat colour as well. Okay, so as far as tyre wheel options, wheel brands, we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas. This drives me mad when it does that. So on the Trelleborgs, we can have standard, wide and weights, twins, and the twins look massive on that. Huge. Back to standard. Under Michelins, we can have standard, we can have wides, wide and weights, twins, back to standard, and then Mitas, standard, wide and weights, twins, and back to standard again. For design, we can have standard or blue power, and that changes the badge work, takes off the yellow stripe, also puts the blue inside on the seats. If you look at the standard ones, grey seats, inside on the blue power you've got the blue seats. Then we've got special version, and that's the green seat. So if you went for that Fendt green, or the red, I suppose it would go with the red as well. And then back to standard again. And then as far as beacons go, we can have it with no beacon lights, we can have it with a left beacon light, a right beacon light, or left and right beacon lights. And then we've got the option of the T7290, 280, it says 288. Sorry, I'm sitting quite a long way from the screen, my eyesight's terrible. And the T7315 at 313 horsepower. So those are our options available. Very nice mod. I like it. Right, and then last for today, we have got this. This is the Fendt Favorit 900 Vario. This is by Smetty. This is also 22 slots. A few options available on this as well. I do like the petrol green you kind of get with the Fendt colours. It's a nice one, this. We've had a few Favorites recently. This kind of style, the older style, in various different sort of degrees up. I think from a 300 right up now to the 900, haven't we? But another nice, tidy mod. Great detail. Jump in. Now, there are no opening doors or windows on this. I've had a bit of fiddling around with a few different controls, haven't been able to find anything. Our usual beacons, lights at the front, lights at the rear, main work lights, obviously indicators. In-cab, engine off, engine on, again lights will come on, then go off again. Scroll for our light options. Nothing discernible on the dash I can see. If you put your beacons on, I haven't found any light that comes on to show beacons being on or anything like that. Always have a look. Oh, I tell you what, I did forget on the blue power, I'll get in trouble for this, is the horn. Hang on. I know some people prefer a throatier horn. Indicators. I say no doors or windows open. That's quite a wide turning circle, this, I noticed. But very nice indeed. Yeah, it's quite a wide turn on this. Now this you will also find under large tractors, and there are a few options available. So, under large tractors, we've got the Fendt 900 Favorit. Like I said, 22 slots. How much is it? 230,000 to buy for a base model, and then we kind of go up from there. We can change our rim colour, white, grey, black, or chrome, which was kind of what I went for. You don't have to, just sort of blinging up your tractor a little bit. Main colour, we can have a couple of Fendt greens, a slightly brighter one there. We've got a black, the petrol, which I quite like, white, red, blue, and like a yellowy orange. It's kind of a little bit orangey, more orangey than Challenger colour really. Then our design colour is for the exhaust and the grille. You can have black or you can have it chrome, like so. Tyre options, we've got Trelleborg or knock-ins. The knock-ins just come as the communal. The Trelleborg we can have standard. Wheel weights. I think the only problem being because it comes, I don't know, it comes standard with red, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does. Red rims. The weights come on as white, which I don't know, may not go with the colour scheme you prefer, or you know. We can have it wide and weights, narrows, which is quite cool because this is a fairly large horsepower tractor. So to be able to have narrows on it, I think that's quite a cool option. Rear twins, and back to standard. We can have the wider rear mudguard on there if you want, or we can take that off, so we can have a narrow one, your wheels, your tyres protrude out from there. Or wide if you're going to go for, if you're going to go for much wider tyres, you can go for a much wider mudguard. And then we've got the Forest superstructure, which I think looks kind of mean on there. It's like something from Mad Max. That's crazy. But it's cool though. I do like that. And then we've got the option on the front fenders, yes or no. Then we come down again, we can have on the front, we can have 1,600 kilogram weight or a front 3-point link with PTO. Then engine setup, we can have the 916, the 920 at 200 horsepower, the 924 at 240, the 926 at 260. So we can go up to a 260 horsepower on that. So yeah, you think 260 horsepower with narrow tyres, it gives you a few options if you're going to be doing stuff on crops. Then we can have a front loader attach it as well. Kind of makes it a little bit like the Massey Ferguson, is it the 7700? That's the one as well, that's quite a big size tractor that you can have narrows and you can have front loader and stuff on. So I quite like those options on that. That's not bad at all, is it? So there you go. That's the Fendt 900 Favourite Vario from Smetty. And that's it for the mods for today. Like I said, I'm not quite sure when this is going to drop. It may not be till Tuesday morning, and I apologise for the delay if it does drop on Tuesday morning. But anyway, I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.